If you would still like to use fabric softener when you do your laundry, or if you want some alternatives for fabric softener, then here are some options. If you're team fabric softener, I recommend using traditional fabric softener less frequently. For example, if you do laundry on a weekly basis, instead of using fabric softener every week, you can use it every other week or once a month. In addition to reducing the frequency, I recommend reducing the amount of fabric softener that you use. For example, if you use liquid fabric softener and you typically use a capful, then you can reduce it to half a cap going forward. If you use dryer sheets and you typically use about 4 to 5 dryer sheets per load, then you can reduce that number to 1 to 2 dryer sheets per load. Additionally, I recommend saving fabric softener for those items that you want to feel softer, with the exception of items that need to absorb moisture, such as your towels. So you can use fabric softener for your sweaters, your hoodies, your sweatpants, but avoid using it on your towels, bedding, athletic wear, kids' clothes, and other items that need to be flame resistant or needs to absorb moisture. Just remember to use it sparingly to help prevent buildup. Now, if you would like to replace traditional fabric softener with something else, then I recommend trying distilled white vinegar. This product helps to soften your fabrics, deodorize your laundry, and it helps to remove detergent residue on your laundry items. It's basically a 3-in-1 product. For the dryer, you can swap out dryer sheets with dryer balls. You can use wool dryer balls or plastic dryer balls, depending on your preference. Remember, we talked about dryer balls in a previous lesson, and in it I mentioned that dryer balls help to create space between your fabrics so that air can circulate better, which will help your items to dry more evenly, and it will help to reduce static. Speaking of static, if the main reason that you use fabric softener was to remove static, then another way you can do that is simply by avoiding over drying your clothes. If you tend to dry items that have different weights and fabrics, what you can do is pause your dryer after a certain amount of time and then remove those items that are more lightweight and don't require a longer drying time, so that way you can avoid over drying them. Once you take them out, you can resume the dryer so that your other items that do require more time can finish drying properly.